Alrighty. And one more time, what is your name?
Dax.
Dax?
Yep.
I'm Brian. Nice to meet you,
bud. Yep.
So is this your first time to Extreme Experience?
Yes. First time doing this.
Cool. Have you ever driven a Ferrari before?
Never driven a Ferrari. I've had a Shelby GT500 and Corvette, stuff like that, but never driven anything on a track.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
So I see you did do the lead car though, correct?
Yes, we did the lead car with Ryan.
Let's go ahead and put your foot on the brake.
Okay.
Let's get you into gear. It is an automatic transmission.
Okay.
It's going to do all that shifting for you.
Okay.
All you have to worry about is the gas, the brake, and the wheel.
Okay.
So just to review my hand signals, closed fist means brake.
Yep.
Hand moving up means lift.
Yep.
Hand push straight ahead means accelerate.
Okay.
Remember all those from class?
Yes, sir.
Now we also have the cones as you saw when you were on the track. Yellow cones are where you lift. Red cones are where you brake. Try to brake with the wheel straight. So when you're braking, you're taking the weight and the grip off the rear end of the car.
Okay.
So make sure you do that with the wheel straight to maintain stability. Orange cones, you turn it towards your green cone. You want to have a nice wide arc to the corner so you can take more speed.
Okay.
But you don't need to use the full width of the road. Leave a few feet on each side that you don't use as your safety margin. That make sense?
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and follow that McLaren. And we're going to pull out onto the track. Are you excited?
I am psyched. Kind of nervous.
Just remember, the car does have traction control, it does have stability control, it has anti-lock braking. Woo! So it's just like a normal vehicle, except it has a lot more performance.
Yes.
And good for you is that this car has a preemptive traction control system, which means it does do a fantastic job to help us to prevent sliding. But that doesn't mean that we can become complacent or become reckless. We still got to be sensible, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's go ahead and slow down, because what we're going to do is create giant spacing to facilitate passing.
Gotcha.
Because if we have a giant space in front of us and then no space in front of us, and then he knows that we're going faster, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
So let's go ahead and let these cars create spacing. We just like to do that on the track so then we're not stopped with leading into a little bit of a traffic jam in the pit lane. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and let these cars pull a little bit farther ahead.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Alrighty. So let's go ahead and ease into the power. We're going to bring it over to the right side to the orange cones. That's our turning point. And then we're going to look for our green cone. And then we're going to turn it from the orange to the green. And then back to the right side, and then full throttle to the yellow cones. Nice. Off the brakes, turn to green. Notice we have banking here. The banking does improve our grip. So back over to the right side and accelerate. They're going to let us around them in just a second. So feel free to stay nice and close. And once again, what we're going to do here is stay nice and close, because they're going to let us pass them in just a second. Okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to wait to see which side to pass on. Alright, so let's get over to the left side. Alright. So let's go ahead and wait to see what happens. Let's pass on the right side of this car. There we go. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do here is look over for the orange cones, look for the green cones, turning in. Nice. And I'm going to bring it back out to the left side. So that white Porsche is going to let the both of us pass. Okay. So we're just going to wait and see what side to pass on. What do you think of the car so far?
It feels great.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
It's nice and tight. It is a fantastic car.
And we're going to pass on the left side of the Porsche, but I'll let you know when. So let's just wait and make sure that he's letting us around and pass on the left side. Alright, so now you can go ahead and roll on that gas. Accelerate. Nice. Once again, stay nice and tight. This car was going to let us around earlier. Orange to green, turning in. Rolling on that power. And then what we're going to do here is bring it back over to the green cone. Look ahead of the red cones. Let's pass to the right side. Once again, go over to the right side. And then what we're going to do here is one turn of the wheel, connects you through both corners. It's just a double apex right there. Gotcha. Pass on the left side here. Green, turning into the green. Back to a little bit of power. And then one turn of the wheel, connects both corners together to the right side. Nice. And then over to the right. A little bit of gas, turning in, wait for it, and go for it. Nice. entered the turn a little bit early there, and that's where he pushed a little bit wide.
Couldn't hear you.
So once again, over to the orange cones, look for the green cone, turning in, adding speed, accelerate to the orange cones. Nice. And then lift, turn to the green, look for the red cones, accelerate. And hard brakes. For the orange cones, look for that green cone, turning in, a little bit of gas. Back out to the left side, all the way to the orange cones, and then braking. Look for the green, turning in, a little gas to the right side. Nice. And then lift, turn, a little power, look down the straightaway, and then accelerate. And then lift, hard brakes. Stay on the brakes. Now look for the green cone. This is a very tight turn coming out. Turning in, a little bit of gas to keep the balance in the car. Now look for the red cones and accelerate to those cones. Nice. And braking, hard brakes. Off as you turn in. A little bit of steering. Looking through the corner over to the right side. I know what to do here is look to the green cone, adding speed here to the left, and accelerate. Nice. And lifting, hard brakes. Stay on the brakes. Stay on the brakes. And then as you turn, release. One turn of the wheel. Patient with that gas. Because remember, it's going to pull you wide if you add too much. Back over to the right side. Stay to the right side. A little lifting. Turning. Steady gas. Accelerating. Over to the right. And lift. And hard brakes. Look for your green cone. Off the brakes as you turn. Back to gas. Over to the right side. Accelerate. Red cones. Hard brakes. And then turn to the green. Back to gas. And full throttle here. Nice. And then lift. Brake. Off the brakes. Turn over to the green cone. Build your speed again. And full throttle to the left side. Nice. Lift. Turn. And full throttle. Nice. And hard brakes. Stay on the brakes. Look for the green cone. Turning in. A little bit of gas here. Nice and wide to the left. Nice. Add speed. And braking. This will be the final time down that back straightaway here.
Yes, sir.
So once again, over to the right, a little lift, turn in, and then steady with the gas, wait for it, and now go for it. Alright, lift and hard brakes. Great job, sir.
Hell yes.
How was your driving?
Love it.
What a car, huh?
If I could buy one, I would.
Now we'll go ahead and brake. Nice. So this time we're going to stay around over to the left side. Look for the blue cones.
All right.
Go back in. Great job.
Awesome. Thanks, bud. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
That was awesome.
The Ferrari is a great car, isn't it?
It's amazing.
You can feel a little triple leg, right?
Yeah,
But still,
man.
amazing. The
It
way
gets
the
up
power
and
gets in.
runs.
Yeah.
It is just nuts. Love it.
So you've never been on a track?
Uh-uh.
Well, you should consider doing some track days. So he's going to take our photo here.